Assalamualaikum and good day, everyone. I'm Ammar Husni, together with my teammates Zull Amirul and Azrul Akmal. We are here today to present on the topic financial behavior and problems among university students, need for financial education. Our presentation focuses on understanding students' spending behavior and financial management. So, before we begin, a quick question for everyone. Have you ever reached the end of the month and wondered where your money went? That question leads directly to this particular graph we are analyzing today. The graph presented is a horizontal bar chart, which allows us to clearly compare male and female students' spending and shopping habits. The purpose of this graph is to identify the types of problems that contribute to financial difficulties among students. By comparing spending behavior between genders, we aim to identify factors that influence students' overall financial situations and money management skills. On to you, Zul.
Thank you, Mr. Husni. So, our background of studies covers how university students struggle to manage their money due to multiple reasons, such as limited income, rising living costs, and poor spending habits that most often than not spiral out of their control. Over time, the issue grows bigger and bigger as more students faces more financial stress due to impulse spending and poor budgeting. This is also why financial education is important to start, especially from being as a student, as it teaches them on how they can manage their finance and directly apply it to their daily life. From this, we know that nowadays there are many university students that tend to create bigger and greater financial problems for themselves, especially since these days they are growing up. Additionally, most of them also lack the knowledge essential for financial management, which further lead to these bigger problems. That is why today, in this presentation, our central ideas focuses on the discussion and expanding on how that lack of knowledge can affect the students. Next slide. Next, I'm going to present the first chart, which compares the causes of financial problems among students by gender. There are a total of 15 reasons, and out of those 15 reasons, 13 of them has a higher male amount than female. This shows that male students have a higher rate of incurring financial problems among themselves. Secondly, both male and female face the most financial problems due to skipping meals. This can be caused by their drive to spend money on other things instead of food. One such example is spending money on fashion trend or holiday trips and etc. From the chart, there is one particular cause that stands out among the rest, which is spending money on cigarettes. This is because from the chart, it shows that more male suffers financial problems because of cigarettes by a very large margin compared to female. This also shows that in addition to facing financial problems, they also face health problems due to those cigarettes. Hence, that is the overall situation on the first chart, financial problems by gender. So back to you, Mr. Husni.
Thank you, Zul. For the next part of the discussion, I will focus mainly on the description and analysis of data shown in chart 2, titled Percentage of Respondents Who Agree with Statement by Gender. This horizontal bar chart illustrates the percentage of male and female students who agree with a range of statements related to spending and shopping behavior. These statements cover several dimensions of financial behavior, including impulse buying, shopping enjoyment, financial awareness, and spending control. In the graph, male respondents are represented by the blue bars, while female respondents are represented by the purple bars. The horizontal axis shows percentage ranging from 0% to approximately 70%, while the vertical axis lists the different spending related statements. Looking at the overall pattern, female students show higher levels of agreement in most shopping related statements compared to male students. This suggests that female respondents tend to be more actively engaged in shopping behavior. The highest level of agreement for both of the genders can be observed in the statement spend and buy to celebrate. Approximately 65 to 70% of both male and female respondents agree with this particular statement, indicating that celebratory spending is a common behavior among students, regardless of their gender. Another notable trend appears in the statement tempted to buy even when lacking time. A relatively high percentage of both genders agree with this statement, which reflects the presence of impulsive purchasing behavior among university students. When examining shopping enjoyment, a clear gender difference can be seen. Female students show significantly higher agreement with statements such as I enjoy shopping and my main hobby is shopping. This suggests that shopping may serve not only as a necessity but also as a leisure activity for many female students. In contrast, male students show higher agreement with statements related to financial consequences, such as debt creates problem or spending habits create problems. This indicates that male respondents may be more aware of or more concerned about the negative effects of financial management. At the lower end of the graph, both genders show the least agreements with the statements like buy things they never used or buy things that not needed, with a percentages remaining below 25%. This suggests that although students may engage in impulse buying, they do not always perceive their purchases as wasteful or unnecessary. Overall, the data highlights that both male and female students exhibit behaviors that can influence their financial situation, but in different ways. Female students appear more inclined towards shopping related activities, while male students show stronger concern for financial risk and consequences. These patterns suggest that financial problems among students are not caused by a single behavior, but rather by a combination of attitudes, habits, and limited financial knowledge. In summary, this data reinforces the importance of financial education and financial awareness among university students. Understanding these behavioral patterns is crucial in addressing financial stress and promoting better money management practices. Thank you, and on to you, Azrul.
Thank you, Mr. Husni. Assalamualaikum, my name is Azrul and here I would like to present the percentage of respondents desiring financial education serviced by gender. So here the data present the percentage of male and female respondents who express interest in various financial education services. The horizontal axis represent the percentage of respondents ranging from 0% to 100%, while the vertical axis lists the types of financial education services offered. And here, as we can see, according to the chart, the highest percentage of respondents desiring financial education services is observed in counseling services, reaching around 75 to 85% among females and slightly lower among males. The high percentage of respondents seeking counseling services indicates a strong interest in receiving professional guidance for managing personal or family finances. This may suggest that many individuals prefer direct support or advice rather than learning through self study. The slightly higher percentage among females could reflect a greater willingness to seek expert assistance in making financial planning for the future. The lowest percentage is recorded in credit management and insurance protection, ranging between 35 to 45%. The low percentage in credit management and insurance protection could be because credit and insurance are seen as complex or less immediate financial needs, especially among younger adults. The lower interest might also indicate limited awareness of how these areas affect long term financial stability. Meanwhile, in how to increase income, the percentage of male and female respondents is approximately equal, both around 75%. The nearly equal percentage between male and female respondents show that both genders share a strong motivation to improve their earning capacity. This trend highlights that income growth is a universal financial concern, relevant regardless of gender. It may also reflect the current economic environment where individuals face increasing living costs and challenges to sustain income. Furthermore, in most of the remaining categories, such as budgeting, saving and investment, and spending on necessities, respondents consistently report slightly higher interest levels. This suggests that females may place more emphasis on financial planning, saving habits, and spending discipline. The pattern could be linked to different financial attitudes, where women are often more focused on stability and long term financial planning. Next to the conclusion. Many university students rely on educational loans and parental support, but poor financial habits and limited knowledge often lead to debt and financial stress. While higher education prepares students for careers, it rarely teaches them how to manage money, budget, or use credit wisely. A living cost rise, financial literacy has become essential. Introducing financial education at the college level can help students make smarter financial decisions, avoid debt, and build a more stable and responsible future. And that's all from us. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Bye bye.